Hi all, here's message of the day for the 28th of February 22. So let's see what's going on for you. It might resonate with a few of you, others it may not. So this is for the 28th, and I will just say if you do want to have a reading with me, spiritconnections.uk/shop, or you can put Gary Edwards at spiritconnections.uk in, and that will take you to my website. And if you go on the shop key, that's where all my services are. So let's have a look anyway what's going on today for you, the 28th of Feb. It's like I'm clearing my throat here, so this is, straight away I'm going to use that in the reading. So this is where a few of you might have to clear your throat and speak out at the moment. So there must be situations going on, or going to be going on this week. You've got to say your piece. And again, I'm being blocked here at the minute. So there's been things on people's chests. We've got to offload, we've got to get off. So this could be work situation, could be a relationship situation here. So, but there is things that need to be said. And that's how I do feel with this straight away. So yeah, there's definitely, we've got the world card coming out as the first card, and they are actually upright, these are. So let me have a look where we're going with this today. So I do feel with this, rest and recuperation we've got here, which is the Four of Swords here. So there's a lot of, I do feel, some of you, spirit have perhaps forced you to rest or to look at your life in a different way. Again, that's healing within you, isn't it, at the moment? Ready for you to take control or bring in this new cycle, these new beginnings with the world card. So there is something coming to an end, bringing in the new. I do feel this again, we are on a work situation, we are on a relationship situation here. That's how I do feel with this. But again, going with relationship, there's either somebody that keeps trying to control you, wanting to come back, but I feel they've taken so much from you. So there's been other things going on in the background. So that's like, oh, I'm having this, I'm having that, and they're kind of looking after themselves rather than you, where a relationship should be 50-50. So we've come to a point where, this person might have even drained all your energies here. So, again, spirit forced you to rest, and then basically you to look at your life and think, I'm not having any more of this, I've got to move on, kind of. But then, moving on, you've got to do things secretly. Some of you might be looking at moving or filling in forms to move without your partner knowing or stuff like that. So it's like doing a midnight flip, where some of it, I do feel it's the right time to do that. I've got to say that, because I just feel we can't keep living in that energy. Others are shutting the door here, and I feel it's important to do that. But if we don't, then we're going to be even drained even more. We're going to be out ahead even more. So it's kind of hit and miss here. But I just feel you've got to do things very, very secretive. Really, really important. But there's definitely, the world card was the first card that come out here. So there's definitely an ending to bring in the new, and I feel really good. But I've got two cards here, the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands here as well, which again, if you look at them, I do feel with the Queen of Cups, this is about you looking at things, what you need to do, get your emotions in order. We can't have any more tears, kind of thing. All we want is a normal life. We want to be happy, but I feel some of you are far from that at the moment, because you've got to make some changes. A leopard will never change its spots, kind of thing. So I do, and I do look at this as a relationship, kind of, more than anything within these cards, rather than a working relationship at the moment. So the only way forward is for you to plan, do things secretive, because that was the next card. Okay, the Queen of Cups was before the Five of Swords here. So I do feel with this, You've got to take this battle. You really, really have. Do you know, I was reading the Seven of Swords with that, stealth and theft. I really was, and it's the 5. But again, I do feel you have got to do things secretive here, but you have got to put in a battle here with that. Okay, I do feel that. So Spirit is showing me that 7 for a reason, and it's a 5. But again, with a 5, that's being very unbalanced or stuck in the middle at the minute. Do I go left? Do I go right? But I do feel people have been taking from you, so this is where we're not being taken for a fool anymore, I need to say. So this is a case of you moving forward, in a big way. Page of Wands, which is this here coming out. So that is showing me a new chapter. It's seeing clearly. It's actually you. I've got this. It's a beautiful card, to be honest. It really is a nice card. But again, you perhaps can't see the wood for the trees of what is actually going on, you know. But again, I'm drawn to the two pots down here as well. So that's like two of them. That is balance as well. So if you take control, if you stand in your power, you know, and move forward, you're going to restore balance. I have got, you know, the Four of Wands as well. So there is a happy ever after here for you. But I just feel it's about you at the moment, you going on this new journey, you going on this pathway. Just bear with me, I'm going to pull a couple of more cards here. I'm using they're the gilded, I'm using the legacy ones as well. So I'm going to back these up to see what else is going on here. But there is the celebrations definitely coming in there. So, yeah, very interesting. Kind of interesting this is. So I've got, you know, the Five of Swords, obviously, I read as a 7, so me. But again, I was seeing that, I was reading it, so it's got to be important in this reading, me seeing the 7, but the 5. But I've also got the 6 of Swords here with the legacy cards. So, you know, with that, moving forward kind of restores your harmony, getting out of the shit kind of thing. You know what I mean? We can't deal with it no more. So again, you've had your rest, or you've been forced to rest, to take control of your life kind of thing. So there is this, you know, happy ever after there. But again, we've got to move forward. Now is the right time to move forward. So for a few of you, you know, I also want to go to the beginning of February, okay, here. So this might resonate with a few of you listening to this. I just feel disappointed that they didn't do what they was going to do. And I'm not on about Valentine's here or anything like that, but again, some of you might have been disappointed with Valentine's. But there's just something getting in out of January, because I feel there was plans and there was this, but then nothing happened at the beginning of Feb, and it still hasn't happened. We're still going round in circles. You know, they might say, oh, we're going to move, we're going to do this, we're going to do, and they haven't, and they're not. They're dragging their heels. They're just leading you up the garden path kind of thing. And again, with this, I just feel, you know, you've got to move forward for you. I do look at these cards I've pulled out, okay, which I have got the Three of Pentacles. I have got the Queen of Pentacles. They're coins actually, but they are Pentacles here, okay. Which I've got them. So again, we've got two queens here. We've got the Queen of Cups, where you know, it's getting your emotions and your feelings in order. With this, I do feel it's taking the Queen of Coins, okay. This is about you taking control of your finances, or weighing everything up here. Important. And again, this card, she's in green here, and I'm drawn to the green more than anything, okay, which is basically follow your heart here. You know what you need to do, you know where you need to go, so it's important to follow your heart, really important. Yes, you've got ideas, because there's a light bulb moment on this card to earn that extra bit of money, or get that extra bit of money. There is outside help here for a new set of keys if you want keys as well, but you can't see that at the minute because we are stuck in all this craziness with the swords. But again, if you start making plans, or you start reaching out, or asking the questions, the answers are going to be there for you. So I do see the balance coming. You know, with the Three of Coins, I do see there's rewards and recognition for you with your work. So there is something coming, or there's recognition. You need help from people, and the right people are going to come in and help you here. You know, but you can't see that. But again, it starts with you, looking after you. And I have got the Page of Swords as well here. So we've got a bit of turbulence. We really have. I'm not sugarcoating this. I really am not. So we've been through quite a lot. So we've had a few arguments, a bit of craziness, manipulation. And I feel this isn't you. This could be other people here. You know, again, if you are the manipulator or the trouble causer, then I feel you've got to back off and weigh your life up. If you know, so you need to look at that as well. But here, I just feel it's taking control, it's moving forward. So if you're in a toxic relationship, if you are creating toxic, you've got to move on and let go and get your life sorted out, you know. Really, you know, and I'll be blunt and say that. But there's definitely here, you know, with the Page of Swords, it is basically a new chapter. It is clear seeing. It is about communication, you know. look, sometimes we can't get people to like us or love us. You know, we've got to accept the relationship is done and dusted. This is to other people who are maybe causing trouble here around you, okay? So, you know, once it's done and dusted, it's done. You know, it's very rare you see a breakup and the couple are still friends. Sometimes, we've got to be friends because of the kids, but really you hate each other. You know, there is all that, and let's be real, it does happen. But then, you know, there's, we're friends with this and that, but really, your ex is actually spying on you to see what you're actually doing, if you're going to get one up on them, or you're going to land on your feet, or this and that. And, you know, so there is quite a lot of things there. But, you know, I look at it, an X is an X for a reason. And get that block button on. You know, I look at that. You know, even with kids, you still have to pull back and you just protect your boundaries. You know, and it's important to do that. But you'll be amazed at how many people will use the kids as weapons as well. You know, and that is sad. It really, really is. But again, if you're listening and you're that, I think you need to re-elevate your life and look at things in a different way. If you are using your kids as weapons, because if that relationship is done and dusted, they will never ever love you again. They you know, love turns to hate so fast, especially if you're messing with young kids, you know, and I'm saying that as well, and I'm being blunt and I'm being honest, and there'll be a lot of people out of here agreeing with me on that. But going back to this reading, there is celebrations there. If you stand in your power, you know, take control. We don't go back, we only go forward. We release, we let go. You've got this, but you've got to move forward. So this is about you taking control, taking charge of you. So again, if you are an instigator, I would basically drop your weapons, drop your voice, focus that energy on you and actually do something productive with your life, okay? If you are the one having the shit off people, shut that door, get that block button, don't listen. Put all that energy on you to move forward, and there will be the celebrations there for you. There really will. Yes, there is the games, but if you move forward nice and slowly, you've got this. The right people are going to come in and help you. But remember, we have to ask. We have to put out. You know, sometimes there's people right in front of you, blessings in disguise. Oh, I'll help you with this. I'll do this and do that. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. No, I'm fine. But don't you realise sometimes that is a message from the universe or spirit where these people have been put on your pathway to actually help you? So look at that in a different way. They won't want anything. Yeah, you've got people that might, but a lot of times, you know, if you're going through a tough time, someone pops onto your pathway for a reason, and that reason is to help move you from all the chaos. You know, I am just going to pull you a couple of more cards here with this. So, but yes, see, I'm clearing my throat. This is really weird because, you know, we have got to speak out. We have got to sort things out here. You know what I mean? There is basic, you know, I've pulled another couple of swords out here. I've got the Three of Swords. You know, I call that the affair card. So there is a lot of heartache here. There is a lot of pain here. So there is a bit of being stabbed in the heart by another party or somebody around you. So I do feel this is where you might have to stand in your own power to move forward. Again, this is free will. It's down to whatever you want. You know, at the end of the day, if you want to keep having lessons and lessons and lessons, you will do until you actually get that light bulb moment and I can't do this no more. You know, but some people are stuck in that cycle because they can't see the wood for the trees and they don't know what's around the corner, you know, and they're going in blind. But it's about you working on your energies here. It really, really is. I've actually got the Knight of Swords as well. And, you know, it looks a bit dark and dismal, this card does here. That was the three behind it. But it really isn't, because with this, it's like, if you take steps in your life to get away from all the drama, all the chaos, all the missiles being thrown at you, this is you taking control of the situation, taking new steps in a new direction, so you're away from that, you know, arguments and grief and whatever. Do you know, if people are, you know, years ago, if people would give me shit on the phone, arguing and giving me whatever, I would just hang up. And I would say, you talk to me. If you talk to me, I'm fine. But if you're going to shout and argue with me, I'll hang up. And just hang up. Then I used to turn the phone off and not bother. But that's taking control, isn't it? You know, right, I will talk to you, but carry on with your attitude. I'm going to turn the phone off. You know, and they think, no, you won't do that. Yes, do it, because that's you taking your power back, the control back. You know, and this is where you need to stand in your own power with this. But you're not on your own here. But the card that stands out, there is them celebrations there. There is this new look and this change here. If you start giving that energy to yourself, loving you, appreciating you, and it is all about that on here. Hope you have a great week ahead, and I will talk to you soon. Bless you all.